Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. Okay, so I've been looking into this thing with the Carnelian Exile, and apparently this is something that we have later on once we build a rapport with her. So I'm going to see what we get out of this. Speak to the Exile about the Names prison. How will you breach it? When you find it. Okay, so let's do that. Behind her glasses, you sense somehow that she has closed her eyes. You must have mastered the map, she says softly. Entered in the house of every power, and you need to bring a burning truth to match the burning name. So the burning truth is the Searing Enigma. And have mastered the map, I think, is we need to have gone off the map in every direction. I think that's what that is. So we still need to get our Searing Enigma then for that. Right. So let's see. We're not going to buy anything here. So we're going to quickly check the map. Next stop is going to be Port Cecil. Then the Ragged Crow. Irene. Then we're going to go down to the Nativity, Empire of Hands, Hideaway, Aestival, Gantpole, Shellinate, then Isle of Cats, and the Mangrove College, where potentially we can get a Searing Enigma there. Kind of running out of options of where to get it at this point. But yeah, I'm going to head to Port Cecil next. So let's get ourselves out of here and get to there. And we don't want to fight the rat barge if we don't have to. I'm going to stay as close to here as we can. So we should go basically over here and then hook up there, right? Would be the best thing to do. Let's try that. And we've also got the lighthouse that will give us some help on the way there. Okay, so make our way across. Got another arm of the rat guys there. Don't want to fight you either. So if you could stay where you are and keep away from us, that would be great. It looks like, yeah, you're going to be a problem for us, so you have to speed up. Wow, it's like a marina here at the moment with so many of them. Oh, we shouldn't slow down because we're about to acquire. Oh, we just about caught that. Good. And then let's slow down now. So we're going to hug this as much as we can. Then go to that point there. Oh. And hang on a sec. I was wondering why it's so loud. I didn't have my headphones plugged in. So apologies for that. There's probably going to be some reverb or distortion on the first part of the video. So yeah, sorry about that. Right, so we'll be able to get to Port Cecil now though without gaining any more terror, which is good. See that cry out. They are nothing like birds. Right, so we get to pop in here. So we have a checkered character. He waits eagerly by the rail. He lifts his head to inhale. I can already smell the chest, he announces. Thank you. Farewell. He says neither of these things. He drops a sweaty bundle of banknotes in your hand and hairs off up the hill. Fingers twitch to begin a game. Game players, eh? Okay, and then we shall gather some intelligence. What happens here? Chess, dreams, silver light. The old inhabitants of Port Cecil carry coral and crustaceans like a disease, splotched with silvery light. They like to go up into the limestone heights behind the harbour to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof of the neat, dream open-eyed. Sometimes they speak of things far away, the Khanate's work, the smuggler's wars, the Phantom King's secrets. Perhaps it's not all invented. Okay, and we can explore the coral, or we can gather scintillac. Let's explore the coral and see what we get. Sea laps dark around silvery coral. Humps and columns rise from the coral, a bewildering maze. Go carefully. My lady, I'm a good seaman. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough, if a little ragged and sorrowful. Yeah, let's take him. You could use an extra hand. You won't be sorry. I work double watches. Ask anyone. They'll tell you I have a good name. Yes. Eventually you get him to stop talking. His enthusiasm is promising. A little pitiable. Okay. And then this is the sailor who came begging to you for a berth. He's done good work, this one. But he's keeping a little shrine to Salt, the nameless god of the horizon, at the back of the hole. Out here, Captain needs all the help he can get, even from the sad, strange god of farewells. Well, I think we need Salt for the ending we're going for anyway. You'll have none of that. No, let's go for it. Breath of air. You let him keep his salt circle and his chalked arrow. That night, as you stand on the foredeck, a soft breeze comes out of the east, the Salt's direction, tosses your hair, passes. You now have the god of disease, Salt's attention. Okay, cool. Now, let's check the shops. Too expensive for us. Right, so next we have to go to the Undercrow. So up around here, probably going to worry about that bound shark. So maybe we have to go that way. If it's, or it's the moray, right? Is actually, no, yeah, it's the moray. So we're going to go around this way to avoid it. Because we don't need to be fighting this stage. And keep nice and close to the coast. Keep that terror down as much as we can. There's going to be plenty of opportunity for it to go up. Okay, and we're going to hug this here because I'm worried about making the crossing. So we should be okay now because the fog really let us down there now. Yeah, the fog's really doing a number on us. Even though we're following around here. Okay, now we check our map. Still got a ways to go before we can dive. Or before we should dive, should I say. Okay, a little bit further and then we can go under. Right, let's do it now. We're a little ways away, but hopefully nothing bad will happen between here and there. Oh, we're not actually that far away. Pretty decent, actually. Right, let's dock. Let's assemble a port report first. It's little more than a cave and a lighthouse fire, but the Admiralty appreciates thoroughness. A thorough survey of moths and fire, a ramshackle array of pulleys allows the incomparable Aurelian to feed the fire above. The herby smoke of the fungal fire has preservative qualities, but dusts everything in a fine grey deposit. Meanwhile, the fire distracts the more aggressive moths and warns ships far above. All is well, or as well as can be expected. Okay, then we'll have a chat with him. You catch him between tending to his friend's corpse and preserving a particularly curious cave moth. Quiet and contented. Just detailing the last pattern of Lorenzo's wings. I believe they change in conjunction with the false stars, although it'll take some study to be sure. Somewhere high above, you can hear the slow, steady beating of Lorenzo's wings. He returns every so often. Misses the smell of the fire, I suspect. Okay, cool. No shops here, which is fair enough. Right, so we're going to leave. Next is going to be Idem. Let's get ourselves up to the surface. Okay, we'll head in that direction. Close to rocks, because again, I'm worried about this getting up too high. Okay, then it's a fair old trek across there. I think it is going to get all the way up. So we're going to use some fuel to try and avoid that. Looks like it's still going to happen though. No, we just avoided it. Well done us, I guess. But now we've got to make sure that we avoid it in this crossing here. That means coming down here to reduce this as much as we can. Then turning and heading straight for port. Speeding up as well to give us the best chance possible. It's going to be very close nipping in here. Here we go. Okay. So Idem. Idem, the pillared city. She'll rise from the sea and the ice like dawn. She'll be garlanded with red and decked with gold. The seventh serpent will watch you longingly from its high pedestal. You will always arrive as a stranger, but when you leave, some part of you will always remain. Okay, so we want to compile a port report. You'll record what you will have seen. A conundrum. When we sit down to write the report, you'll recall that it was written already. Who wrote it? The report records that it was already written when it was found. Who found it? The report describes another report, which will indicate the name of the finder. Where is the other report? There's a footnote which describes when you will record its location. When will that be? When all is well and all manner of thing is well. Okay, and then we can check the shops. Right, so there are things we could exchange. Could buy some fuel, but expensive. Sell one of captivating treasures for 50 fuel. Certainly not much good to us though when we don't even have, we've not even got 30 slots available. Then here we can swap things. Oh, we can actually buy a Syrian Enigma here as well. For 5 extraordinary implications. Well, so that would mean then, if we wanted to just buy the Syrian Enigma, it would cost us what? It would cost us 1,665, right? Yeah, 1,665 echoes to buy that, which is more than half of what we got. So that's not really an option at the moment. If we had maybe 5,000 echoes, I would very seriously consider doing that. But at the moment, no. But we do have 2 of them, so it means it would cost us 1,000 echoes to buy it. But I'm not at the point where buying it is my number one is the number one thing to do. So what I think I should do instead is go check whether I can actually get one the way I think I can. And then if that doesn't work out, we can always come here and buy one. Right, so what are we at now? We're at about the time that we would normally end. So I'm going to end that one there. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you're keeping safe. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.